Welcome back everyone, thanks for tuning in again. Welcome to you old subs, you new subs. If you're not subbed, go click it. Now check out my bike today, sick bike. It's a bike I definitely don't ride enough. Something I really like about it, well, apart from the fact it's a rad bike, check this out. Boo! And then, wow, how sick is that? I'm particularly impressed, right, with these pedals. They're from Look. So they're like flat on one side, and then they've got this light on the other. It's so rad, right? Like, I mean, it's two lights you're using really now, but I mean, just so cool. And you can actually just swap them really easily. So you can just swap them between the sides. Oh, well, that sucks, because I just realised I've lost one of them. I was just saying how great they are. I swap between sides, right? And they do just pop out. And it was clicked in, and now it's not clicked in. But my kid does love these, so I've got a sneaking suspicion somebody has stolen this. Yeah, still, Nicasio, sick, you know? 650Bs, 47C tyres. Yeah, and look, full casual today, because it isn't a smash, it's just a chill ride. And I need a coffee. It's late, but I still need a coffee. It's a gorgeous view. Ooh. Oh, also, I got like this wind thing for my GoPro, so let me know if you notice a difference in the quality of the audio, because I'm playing with the settings on ProTune, etc. So if you do have any tips for settings, let me know down below. Big question today, slightly controversial. Well, not really that controversial. It's definitely one that like gets people riled up. Helmets, right? Do you think we should have to wear them? More on that in a bit. You might be surprised at my opinion, but I'm gonna ride and get some food and then we'll sit down and have a chat. But first, I think we need to have a little bit of a shred on this. Shred sled. Let's go. Hopefully this should improve the audio quality when I'm riding now. I mean, I guess the only way to do it is to test it, right? I invested a lot in this thing. It cost me about £4. Nothing but the best for you guys. I need to probably face this way if I'm going to bang on about safety and helmets soon. I don't think I'm going to find coffee. Slightly bummed. Right, okay, a few more places. Oh, kebab shop. You know, I like a kebab. I just realised it's like 5 o'clock in the evening. There's no way I'm getting a coffee, is there? Maybe something will be open, right? Do you reckon you can go through a McDonald's drive-through with a bike? Technically, you should be able to, right? Let's crack on whilst I'm looking for this coffee. Start this debate. A couple of years ago, I did some film with British Cycling, and it was kind of like commuting tips, training tips. They were giving the tips, I was the cyclist in it. And in a couple of the videos, I didn't wear a helmet, right? This is kind of on purpose, right? Because we knew it would provoke a bit of a response. But ultimately, you don't have to wear a helmet here in the UK, you know? It's not a legal requirement. There's a lot of vocal people about it that think you should, and it should be law. And I really want to know what you guys think of this, you know? I'm not going to tell you just what I think just yet, but I think that looking at some of the comments people said, people are so harsh, man. Like, cycling is meant to be inclusive, and especially now with coronavirus, more and more people are cycling. And if you're going to then start like being like pretty rude to people that ride without helmets, you're going to start like excluding people from the sport. And cycling is fun. It's not like inherently dangerous, and you know, you should be able to just ride a bike without some like keyboard Nazi telling you what you can and can't do, which kind of sucks, right? I mean, let's be honest, yeah. Yeah, the way that people do it is not the best way to do it. People are too like shouty in these sorts of things, and it's just like, yeah, that's my opinion anyway. But anyway, people were really harsh about me not wearing a helmet, and the fact is, I've got a helmet sponsor. I always wear a helmet most of the time. I wear a helmet. My kid wears a helmet. You know, it's important to me. You know, so I had people saying things like, "I hope you crash. You're stupid." All sorts of things. You know, nice and inclusive of cyclists. Do you know what I mean? Like donuts. But yeah, so that response kind of got me thinking. You know, and basically British Cycling put the video out again recently, and the response is very much the same. So here we go. 1 second under a bridge. Woo! Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, right. It's such a rant, this ride. So British Cycling put the video out again. And the same response, no helmet, you're all like horrible because you're telling people not to ride without a helmet, etc, etc, etc. British Cycling don't tell anyone not to ride without a helmet. You just don't have to ride with one. So I don't think they have a responsibility to make sure everyone wears helmets in their videos, you know? My thoughts, kids should wear helmets. Like always, as a responsible parent, you should put a helmet on your kid, you know? That's just my opinion. But like, should I wear a helmet as an adult? So I worked as a courier for years. I never wore a helmet. I think I was a courier for like 8 years. I had like one bad crash. I won't go into the other one, my fault, bike racing. But yeah, one bad crash. It wasn't even that bad. Someone reversed into me and I went through their back window. But it was also slow and it was, yeah, my bum went through their window and my lock. That was pretty much it. So, not the most responsible thing. I can admit that now. And if I were to go back, I probably would wear a helmet. But do I feel that it should be compulsory for anyone that rides a bike to wear a helmet? No. Because, I mean, I'm really sorry. I mean, this is going to definitely, like, don't slate me in the comments. I like to know your comments. I like to know your view. It isn't a dictatorship, this channel, so like, let me know what you think, you know? If you don't agree with me, that's cool. I mean, if you're going to be rude, then I'll just like delete your comment anyway. Then I will be a dictator. But yeah, let me know. What do you think? I'm just like opening this up for debate here. Say like Holland, for example, nobody wears a helmet and it's safe to ride a bike, you know? I think a lot of it is people's view of whether cycling is safe or not. I mean, obviously, if you don't agree with me, that's cool. You know, I've told you what I think. I want to know what you think. I don't think it was irresponsible of British Cycling to use me in something not wearing a helmet. It's all about promoting cycling as an accessible thing, you know? And the more equipment you have to buy, the more inaccessible it becomes. And it might not be that expensive for some people, but if you've got an old bike in your garage and no helmet, surely they're better off getting out and riding that bike than not because they don't have a helmet. The thing is, most people do wear helmets, you know, but I mean, I'm part of a local cycle club, and I recently saw on their page that someone posted, I counted 700 people or whatever without helmets on recently on a ride, on a cycle path that's got no cars on it. And that's someone in a cycle club. I think people need to be a little bit less judgy because you don't have to do it. It's not the law, right? So why can't this is my gripe, right? Why on the internet, right, do people like have the inability, or a lot of people have the inability to just be like normal? They turn into like proper weirdos. I mean, I've misinterpreted stuff before. I mean, I've been guilty of that. But I mean, there are some genuine nutters out there, right? And I think the internet, like, what is it about it? Hopefully we don't get too many nutters in the comments on this one. If you are a nutter, welcome. Go click sub. Or dislike, or whatever it is you want to do. And also, I must point out, I do notice the irony that I'm riding around with one hand, filming myself, talking about wearing helmets and safety. I do get the irony in that, but I've got my helmet on, right? And I'm currently on the path, which is actually, I think, illegal. I'm walking, you can't see my legs, I'm walking, I'm not riding. It's just a hyper smooth in this camera. Also, let me know what you think of the audio with this new funny foam sock I've got on my GoPro. Interested to see if you guys notice the difference. Hopefully it is less windy because I've done this whole thing riding around to test it. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. You know, my thoughts are, I think people should wear a helmet. I think you should be responsible. That's kind of the way it is and the way it should be. I don't know if it should be law. I just don't know, you know. I can make that call. I've got no idea. I think kids should always wear helmets. Adults, not sure. Should it be law? Yeah, probably not, I think I'm going to say. But interested to see what you think. Let me know. Thanks for watching and see you all soon. Bye.